Hi, everyone. I'm Portia King, and you are tuned in for another special interview featuring Jacob Latimore, where he discusses his new film and remake of the classic 90s hit, House Party. He also goes into details about his recent trip to Ghana, new music, and season 6 of The Chi. So stick around. You're watching The Chicago Defender. All right. Hi, Jacob. How are you?
I'm good. How you feeling? What's up, Portia?
So first and foremost, thank you for your time. And I just have to say that you have been on quite a roll throughout your career, right?
Yeah.
So can you talk to me a little bit about what it's been like, just if you could define it in 3 words, what your journey has been like from, let's say, your first project to now, not only films, but television shows and new music all happening simultaneously?
Um, Consistency, passion, um, will. You know, I think for me, I just love what I do. You know, I think it does take a while to find that stride to feel like, okay, now we on kind of like a cruise control kind of wave, and everything is flowing. But it definitely didn't happen overnight. I definitely remember those years, or maybe that year or two, where it was just seeming like, man, I'm not booking anything. Nothing's happening. I'm auditioning for everything I want to audition for, but the opportunities aren't just going my way. But planting those seeds, and building those relationships. Actually, for instance, I met with LeBron's company years ago. Just a general meeting. Just, hey, I'm in LA. I'm a working actor, and any projects y'all have for me or in the future, like, please think about me. So, cut to almost 10 years later, I'm working with them. So it's crazy.
The reason we're here today is that you are a part of one of the movies that set the tone for the vibe, not just in the 90s, but in just Black culture. So talk about House Party. What's happening? How did you book the role? Let's start there.
Well, it was just an audition, just like anything else. And then, it just went my way. It went my way, and I was excited to be a part of it.
Okay, nice. So I'll just say, as soon as I saw the trailer drop, I think back in October, sometimes people are a little iffy about a remake. So what might be some nuances or elements from the original that we can expect to see or experience and feel in this new version?
Yeah, I just think the iconic themes of dance, fashion, cinematography, and just music as well. You know what I mean? So, like, even from just the soundtrack, it just feels good. As soon as the movie comes on, you nod in your head. It's getting you excited. The energy's there, and comedy, and chemistry as well. I think the first question I asked, I was like, who all is in it? And me and Tosin met maybe I want to say 3-4 months before we started filming in Chicago. He was filming a TV show called 61st Street. Like, I think that's what made Kid and Play's version so dope. They knew each other, you know what I mean? And I was like, oh, I know Tosin. I mean, Rotimi, this is our second film together. Melvin Gregg is somebody I've known for a while, and Alan and DC Young Fly, one of the first guys I met when I moved to Atlanta. So I'm like, the chemistry there already. And then Stephen Glover on the pen. I'm like, I think they're not expecting this to be dope. And when I read the script, it was a sense of comfort. And then Reggie Hudlin, the original producer, is like, he's with it, and the OGs make a wink in it as well. So as a young man, like, it's definitely comforting for the OGs to be like, you good, like, do your thing, you know what I mean? And we definitely found our energy, like, we didn't want to copy anything, but at the same time keep those iconic themes which made the film so great. Yeah.
So for you, if you are going to a house party, or if you are throwing your own house party, what has to be there? What has to be happening? Walk us through.
Yeah. I mean, the music gotta be, it depends on what type of vibe we on. If we going more conversational, just like we kicking it, or we trying to turn up, the music gotta be right? So, and then we gotta have some hookah. We gotta have a little liquor. We gotta have it, and then I think it's more about energy, just good energy. I think that's what makes a great gathering. Period. You know what I mean? No matter how many people is there, it could be 2 people in the room, but it's just a good vibe. So it's about energy.
Okay, awesome. So you just mentioned fun, and I saw a recent clip of you on what's the word from your trip in Ghana.
Oh my
So
Lord.
there was a few interesting comments that were made by a young lady. So can you talk a little bit about how Ghana was and what that experience was like?
It was incredible. I think a lot of the world is seeing us like partying and kicking it,
Mhm.
which is a part of the trip as well. But I think some of the most important parts of the trip I haven't even posted, or I've documented, but I haven't really posted yet. Like we went to Cape Coast, seen the ancient slave castle, and that was a very emotional experience for me. And going to Bridgeview and riding on the river and seeing all of the people of Ghana, just their way of life, and washing up in the river and cleaning their clothes and hang drying their clothes. It was a system. It was an island in the middle of the river where they grow corn and they raise food, and it was just such an eye opener and different perspective. So I wanted to do that before we came out here and did press, and then right before I go back into the next season of The Chi as well.
Yes. So thank you for bringing up The Chi. So what has it been like being a part of this project since season 1?
It's incredible. I mean, we just go season by season, and we just happy the show's been on this long. We didn't expect to go on this long, but we're grateful. We were extremely grateful, and I'm always excited to go back every year. I'm from Milwaukee, so like my family get to come down and see me while I'm working, and it's a good experience. It's a great experience, and I fell in love. I grew up in Chicago at this point. I turned 21 there, so it was a vibe. It's dope.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's see. So we are at the top of 2023. Not only do you have, I'm sure, new music, or you just recently dropped a new video last
Yep.
month. Well, yeah, tell me a little bit about your music and what can we expect coming from you as far as albums or projects.
Yeah, I'm not really sure about an album. I think for me, I recorded a few songs, and I just want to throw out some visuals and dope music. I think during this time, people are still discovering my music, which is a cool space to be in because it feels like the beginning again. So I just want to drop really dope visuals with really great songs and just go back to acting like nothing happened. You know what I mean? And I think it's a fun space for me because I'm not trying to prove myself or like try to be like, wow, I'm an artist, but it's me just being an artist, you know what I mean, and freely, and not really like putting myself in a box. What's up, y'all? Jacob Latimore here, house party in theater January 13th, season 6 of The Chi on the way, and this is the Chicago Defender. Let's get it.